sitting here getting distracted into the song and almost forgetting to push the buttons to turn the mics back on. So that was Discontent. That's a very special song. I love it. And we were talking while I was playing that about touring. You guys have done some touring. Like you've played it outside of St. Louis a little bit.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
So
Illinois.
We haven't really done consistent days, but we've done a bunch of
Weekend Warrior.
weekend. Yeah,
that still counts.
we traveled to Denver and we played a show there. And
Denver. It's a long drive for just like a show. Like I think it took me 13 hours, and I was driving by myself because I took Kuvi with me. So obviously he's not a lot of help in the driving department. Yeah, it was fun though. I went to see a band, so I went for a concert. I drove to Denver.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
But it wasn't your band. When did you guys go? What was that about?
December 4th.
Of this past year?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, it was right after I went then. Did you just get invited to come down there or book it yourself? Or
Yeah, we booked it ourselves, and they were stoked to have us down. So, it was just kind of one of those things that worked out. And, so of course we agreed to do it because we want to get our name out there past Missouri. So
Right. We never thought we'd be able to reach something like that,
Well, it
place
seemed like
was really cool.
it was an exciting trip for you.
It was very cool.
Yeah.
It was kind of
fun.
like a crap hole, but it was like really punk rock.
Yeah.
There was like stickers and stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
And the ceiling was all torn apart.
Had drumsticks stuck to the
Drumsticks
ceiling.
were
Well, I
stuck
mean, a lot
and
of
See,
the
everything.
this sounds
Creepy crawls,
like old.
sweet.
I was just.
It was like
getting
old
ready to
creepy
say.
crawl, yeah, but like
yeah.
worse.
Crap.
It was like old creepy crawl's
Yeah.
drunk uncle.
It used to be it looked like it was a one-car mechanic's garage, and then they just converted it into like a little punk rock venue where kids just trashed it, and it was awesome.
Nice.
And
So
there was this nice little arcade game in there
Yeah, that was free.
for free.
it really
was
does
awesome.
sound like the old creepy crawl.
Yeah.
But did you find anything interesting?
Yes, I did actually. 10 seconds jumping out of the van. As soon as we pulled up, I looked down on the ground, and there was a hit of acid on the ground. Still in the little baggie and everything. It looked a little dried out, so,
Welcome to Denver.
Don't do drugs.
Didn't your sister move there to Denver?
Who?
You?
I don't have a sister.
Oh, you don't have a sister?
He has a twin brother.
Somebody?
Or,
Oh,
my cousin.
your cousin.
My cousin.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew you guys were related, but I just remember Jamie moved there, so I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she
But-
actually went down there with us, and like she stayed. Like she was
Yeah.
gonna move there at the
Yeah.
same time. We're playing a show at that same time, so just come with us.
all right, that was right after I met her.
So she played that show too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really good. I saw her do like an open mic
She
thing.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah,
Raw.
give Jamie a shout out. She's badass. She's fierce. Like seriously.
Fierce.
But yeah. No, Denver was interesting. Yeah. Like it was kind of grungy. So we stayed in Colorado Springs when I went
is
because it was a
kinda
lot.
grungy.
Very
It was
grungy.
Colorado
It was
Springs.
so
was
dirty.
thinking. Yeah,
It made the
there's
dirtiest
lots
areas
of
of this city
glitter
look
and stuff
immaculate.
everywhere.
Yeah.
We had also, we had visited one of those pot shops.
That was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
we did that
So-
too.
man.
There's so many old people that goes in those.
I will see.
Like
They
they're
have
like
glaucoma.
60.
Giggling like little 12-year-olds.
My
Yeah.
mom's
Going up to the door.
67. She's not old.
It was
Well,
basically,
I mean,
it
they
was
had white
basically
hair.
like an Apple store with marijuana everywhere. Like it was
Yeah.
like futuristic,
It was.
and they were playing like discotheque music. It was cool.
That's pretty
Actually, they
cool.
were playing Wiz Khalifa, I think.
Yeah.
I was getting
Yeah.
down in there,
I
dropping
don't-
some
I don't
verses.
smoke, but I just really wanted to see what it was all about.
Yeah,
all
me
the-
too.
All the excitement.
I
Yeah.
think we all fall in
Exactly.
that category.
Mhm.
While we're in
Yeah.
Missouri. But yeah, no, I liked it. And Denver is the only place you guys have really played like that's not Missouri, Illinois, or have you gone to any other cities anywhere? Do you have any like super fans anywhere that are like not from Missouri?
I remember one. Funny you say that. I remember one specifically from Brazil. Yeah, I don't know how he found us. It was when we first put out we put out a little 3-song demo, and he had found it and like was totally all about it. He commented on like our videos and was like, "Oh, I love this. Cheers from Brazil," and always commenting and liking all our stuff on Facebook. So
That's really cool
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
So we're
Very
driving down to
much.
Brazil to
Yeah.
play in November.
okay,
November
okay.
16th, we're going to be in Brazil.
Okay, real quick. Johnny and Joe are on the same audio control, and you're really quiet for some reason. So when I turn you up, it never fails. You start talking right afterwards, and that's when all this red starts flashing. So I think the solution is for you to hold your mic further down.
You told me to put it right against my lips like I was kissing it.
No, I told him that, not you. You're on a handheld.
Kissy face.
Yes. Kissy face.
Kissy
Excuses,
face.
excuses.
That was not a
Wow.
sound effect. I did that
Yeah,
raw
wow.
in studio.
That's
Yeah.
perfect.
Wow.
Thanks.
Feel free
Sound
to
clip.
sample that and use it in
Yeah.
the future.
Sample it.
You have our permission.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just take
That's
that sample
copywritten
out.
though.
That'll save you some money around here, dude.
Yeah.
So,
You know- Yeah.
where did you guys start? How'd you guys all become New Lingo?
We were in, me, Ryan, and Johnny were in a different band. Ryan played guitar and Johnny drummed, and I played keyboards in that band and saxophone. And then we decided that was, well, the way the situation worked out, our bass player at the time couldn't really do it anymore. He had a kid, and he left him when he came back. It was just, it felt different. And so we were just like, all right, we're done here. And then we reformed. And then everybody moved around a little bit. Because
Yeah.
Johnny wanted to take a lot of the writing responsibility on himself because he wants to be very active.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we did that. We moved around, and then we Corey was our merch guy for that band, and Bear Apprentice, and so he became our drummer. And so it was the four of us for a long time, and then Chris was wanting to play more shows, and so I was like, "Come over here and see what we're doing, dude." So
Yep.
we baked him a cake, and we planned this whole camping
Hey,
trip.
Had a
Where,
welcome
where's the
committee.
cake at?
He came with us on this giant
I
camping
ate
trip.
that-
It was
I
like a
ate that
spiritual
cake.
journey. And then he was in the band after that.
So, Pat, have you ever told your daughter a bedtime story and you were just like making it up as you went along? That feels kind of like what you might be doing right now.
That's
No.
what we're always
That
doing.
pretty
that-
much
that's
sums
exactly
up our
how it
entire
went.
All
existence.
true.
Yeah, that's all we do.
Well, he did leave out one very important and true part, that we had actually hired Man Bear Pig to come in and sing a song and then join us in the Hokey Pokey.
At the release show on the 24th?
No, this was when we were welcoming Chris
I-
into the band.
Mm.
Oh,
I mean, he
oh,
might
oh,
be
oh.
there.
He might be there because he is a big fan now.
Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, Man Bear Pig.
God
Yeah,
bless
no,
Fallon
I
Church.
know.
Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure.
I mean, it's better than
Some
that,
people
like
don't
that
know.
puppy monkey, whatever that thing.
Puppy
Oh,
monkey
that was
baby.
the stupidest commercial ever. I hated
That was
that.
terrifying. Like I had
It
nightmares
was.
about that.
I will not let that thing lick me.
That's
I almost
why-
cussed.
I
I almost
would-
cussed
I would
into this
punt that
microphone. I
thing.
hate
If
that so
Ryan
much.
doesn't let it lick him, it must be really bad.
Yeah, because I'm half cat.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Cats, monkeys, no, don't mix. Oil and water.
So you guys started, you've been around for a minute, you've been playing shows. You said when Violent Sheiks came out, you picked up a little bit more momentum. Is that when you started like meeting all of these, like the bands that are playing on your CD release? So I know Joe and Blake Boyster are kind of pals a little
They're
bit.
boyfriends.
And,
Oh, they're more than this.
and Gabe Streep of Skyburn Bite is a great dude that's always supporting. And
What are
I
you,
always
what are
see
you
him
talking
He's
about?
so awesome.
commenting. Yeah, I see him at almost every show.
He's not that cool.
I didn't say he
Gabe
was
is
cool. I
lame.
just said he was a good support. Nope. I mean,
I don't
like
know.
you can't really be cool and be in the local music scene. Come on,
Right, yeah. I
Very
hear you.
true.
right? So we're all nerds, but
Oh, yeah.
no, like I mean, was that when that started like kind of the ball was rolling?
We
with the
knew
Violent
Gabe
Shakes?
before
Yeah.
then. We actually, because the day we played that Skyburn White show was the day we released Violent Shake. So we knew Gabe a little bit before then. I met Gabe at Ink Spot last year
Yep.
because I was wearing a wrestling shirt. We're all really big wrestling
Yes.
fans.
Weird.
Love
And he was like,
WWE.
I like wrestling too. And so we were like, cool, let's talk about wrestling all the time. So he'd message me and he would send me like inappropriate sexual messages or messages about wrestling. And eventually it just
Or
turned
s-
into that show. And then from there, I went with Gabe to a show and he introduced me to Blake and all these people. And it was a good time from there.
Blake is a nice guy. I didn't meet Gabe until earlier this year, but I've known Blake for a good year now.
Blake gives the best hugs. And
He
he's
does.
a great handshaker too.
And
Yeah.
he's
And high
dreamy.
fives.
And he's a good listener.
Yeah, he listens
Yeah.
too.
He's a sweet guy.
He gives very good heartfelt responses. If you're ever
Yeah.
sad, message that dude and he will
Yes.
pick you up.
Oh
real
yeah,
quick.
no, I had one of those
It's the
last night
best.
actually. So, I think a lot of their lyrics are really influenced by that. Like I know their song "Cure" is I don't know for a fact that that's something that Blake had anything to do with, but if I had to guess, I feel like that's a good chance. I don't know,
Yeah.
but yeah, we'll go ahead and play one of their songs. 'Cause we got a break. So I was gonna play "Dare to Dream" because that's their big song, but for some reason, Daniel. No. For some reason, I don't have it on my flash drive, so we're just gonna have to play the same one I always play, which is "Metaphor," and I like it better anyway. So, yeah, this is "Metaphor" by City of Parks. We'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.